Hey guys, Tim Pokemon here. In today's video, we're talking about Paldea coming to Pokemon Go. Yes, it's already here, and here before some Gen 8 Pokemon, but we'll get into that. But we got ourselves the brand new Adventures Abound season, bringing along Charmander Classic Community Day, but also a bunch of Paldean Pokemon, 2 events themed around Paldea in the first 2 weeks. But of course, like I mentioned there for a second, we do have a Community Day Classic this Saturday for Charmander. We knew this one was coming. We had Squirtle Classic Community Day, Bulbasaur Classic Community Day, so we got ourselves our 3rd Charmander Community Day. And yeah, it's going to have the moves Dragon Breath and Blast Burn. That's all I'm really going to say about it. It's of course a Community Day for Charmander. Best of luck if you guys are playing, and yeah, best of luck for that Shundo. Charizard is a great shiny. But we got ourselves 2 brand new Paldean events with a bunch of Paldean Pokemon on their way to Pokemon Go. Let's talk about the first one with this brand new Embark on Your Adventure with Pokemon first discovered in the Paldean region. Now they have a whole trailer. I'm not going to play that, but it does show everything. That will be up on all Pokemon Go socials, so go ahead and check that out. But we got ourselves a Paldean adventure starting on Tuesday, September 5th, going until Sunday, September 10th. And we got ourselves, and by the way, this one actually goes right into the next event. The next event, it literally ends at 10 a.m., this event, and it goes, boom, right into the next event. So that should be pretty fun. But we got ourselves a bunch of brand new Pokemon and something I'm very happy about. But we got ourselves Sprigatito, of course, with the line all the way until Meowscarada. Then we got Fuecoco all the way to Skeledirge, Quaxley all the way to Quaquaval. But we got Lechonk debuting with its shiny. Let's go. I'm so happy about this because I want that pink pig. I will do everything. I'm going to get so many shiny Lechonks. I'm going for as many as I can. And yeah, this thing's going to be caught. Okay, guys? So make sure to subscribe so you guys go ahead and see that. But this event starts in a couple of days. Well, I guess from today, it's about a week. Go ahead and get ready for an awesome event. When does it start again? It starts exactly on a Tuesday. So 6 days from today, get ready for that shiny Lechonk. But we also have Ultra Unlocks with the raids. Yes, we got ourselves 5 unknowns in raids, spelling out the words Paldea, P-L-E-D, and A are going to be in raids, the unknowns, and they will all be shiny eligible. I might go for that L a little bit, but usually these raids don't really have boosted odds, which is a little bit scary to think about, considering they're raids. You shouldn't have to raid for something full odds, but we'll have to see. We'll see if the shiny odds are looking good, but we also have a timed research that is going to be able to not only Lechonk make a shiny debut, but you have a chance to get that shiny one, of course, which is awesome, and I'm very happy about this. Shiny Lechonk, it is so good. The pink pig is so good. Then we got ourselves an Ultra Unlock of Paldean event bonuses. We got ourselves Roaming Form Gimmighoul won't appear at Golden Pokestops if a Golden Lure module wasn't used, but treasure hunting trainers may still find Gimmighoul coins. Okay, so it's just Pokestops may turn gold without gold. Okay, so we're basically getting the golden lures back, golden Pokestops back, which is pretty awesome. That does give a lot of items, but more importantly, we got ourselves 4 times catch XP and 4 times Stardust for catching Pokemon during this event, which is absolutely crazy. I'm gonna go 100% and try to hit level 50 in this event. I'm sitting about 9 million XP away from level 50, so I definitely have a shot to hit it, and I'm gonna be pushing for it. So make sure you guys are subscribed because that may happen in the next event. We also have Pokemon showcases and event bonuses. The Pokemon following are more likely to appear as shiny Pokemon during the event. So we are getting at least some sort of shiny boost on 4 different Pokemon in this event: Hoppip, Houndour, Buizel, and Fletchling. Now, I actually need a shiny Buizel to complete the line, so I will definitely be playing this event pretty hard. Houndour is also a pretty good shiny with Mega as well. Fletchling, Talonflame's pretty good in PvP. Hoppip is Hoppip. But yeah, we also got some more stuff we got to talk about. Adventures Abound Special Research. This is going to be going through from September 5th to December 1st. This will be like the whole season-themed research. It's probably going to be fully around Paldea. Maybe we even get some cool encounters at the end, but who knows? Then we got ourselves wild encounters for this event. We got Hoppip, Houndour, Buizel, Fletchling, and then Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Lechonk. Now, best believe I will be catching as many of these as I can, of the brand new Paldean Pokemon, but we're going to be going for that shiny Lechonk. This event is going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. Starts in about a week. Then we got ourselves the raids, like I said. We got ourselves the unknowns. Then we got Machamp, Camerupt, Metagross, and then Turtonator in raids. And then we got ourselves the return of Kartana and Celesteela, which is just a little bit disappointing that they are not shiny eligible, which, yeah, just a little bit disappointing, but I guess it is what it is. At least they're switching the hemispheres so that they go northern and southern, but for 2 weeks, basically, raiding is going to be Turtonator, I guess. But yeah. Then we got ourselves eggs. 7K eggs will have Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Lechonk. Now, they don't say that there's a boosted shiny odd for Lechonk and the eggs, so I probably would recommend avoiding these eggs, but hey, it is what it is. Then we got ourselves field research tasks, and the same thing, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, Quaxley, and Lechonk. And I'm very happy Lechonk is in research because it gets you extra chances to go ahead and try to find that shiny. So best of luck to all of you guys. Of course, shiny Lechonk is one of my favorite shinies from Gen 9, and we're also going to have a collection challenge, which gives another Lechonk encounter. Thank you. We also have new avatar items coming on the September 13th with the Kitakami set, which is pretty cool. Then we got ourselves into the next event, and let's go back to the news. Boom. We of course have a bunch of news today, but we also are going to break down the whole season. So let's get ready for that. But we have Ultra Unlock Paldea. Continue your adventure with even more Pokemon first discovered in the Paldean region. And as you can see, there is some awesome Pokemon in this picture here. And Frigibax, the pseudo-legendary Pokemon for Gen 9, is in the picture. So let's go ahead and talk about it. We got Ultra Unlock Paldea from Sunday, September 10th at 10 a.m. all the way until Friday, September 15th at 8 p.m. Now, we're going to be getting Nimble, Lokix, Palmy, Palmo, Palmot, Bombirdier, Frigibax, Artibax, and Baxcalibur. Baxcalibur is a really, really cool Pokemon, and I wonder how good it's going to be in Pokemon Go. It's an insane, like, 130 or 140 attack stat, somewhere in there, so that could be very useful. It's an Ice and Dragon type, which is also a pretty decent type for raiding, and we're going to be getting the shiny debut of Bombirdier, which is pretty exciting. It's coming into the game right with a shiny, which is always nice to see. And we got ourselves some other Pokemon like Palmy, which evolves into an electric fighting type. We'll see if that's any good. Lokix, Bug Dark. Not sure if that's going to be very strong, but it's still a pretty cool Pokemon in the future. It has a pretty nice shiny as well. Then we got ourselves an Ultra Unlock bonus. Unknowns will still be in raids here. Then we have the Time Research, Lechonk, Paldean event. Okay, wait. So is this for the whole 2 weeks, 4 times catch XP? Because if that's the case, that's insane. But yeah, we also have paid time research. I've got your back. We have a Palmy backpack. We're also going to get 2 encounters with Palmy, 1 incubator, 10 silver pineapps, 921 Stardust, 9,210 XP, 3 rare candies, and a Palmy backpack. That's going to be $5. Not sure if that's worth it, but you guys make your decisions. Then we got ourselves Pokemon Showcase, and we got event bonuses. Okay, wait. I'm a little bit confused. These are the same event bonuses. And, oh, okay, so it's basically the same event for 2 weeks. It's just halfway through. Okay, now it makes sense. So it's basically the same event, but halfway through, we get ourselves an Ultra Unlock version of it, and Nimble, Palmy, and Frigibax are all going to be spawning in the wild, as well as Bombirdier in raids with its shiny debut. So it's not in the wild, but that means it's probably going to be a 1 in 64 odds. It's also joined by Cleavor and Turtonator raids, which is pretty cool, but it's going to be probably 1 in 64 odds inside those raids, which is pretty exciting. And the eggs stay the exact same, no Frigibax in there, but we get Palmy added to our research. Lechonk will still be staying in research. Then we have ourselves the new avatar items still, but pretty exciting to get ourselves some Paldean Pokemon in Pokemon Go, and I'm pretty excited that 2 of them are going to be shiny eligible right off the bat, and one of my favorite shinies from the generation. Now, we also have some Go Battle League stuff. We're actually going to come back to this because I want to talk about the season stuff first, and then we'll talk about that, because there's some new moves that are honestly getting widespread during the new Go Battle League season, so we'll see how that goes. But the season is going to run from September 1st all the way until December 1st, which is, how they do it. It's 3 months, and we have some art here, which is actually pretty exciting. See some Hisuian Growlithe. Are we going to get that shiny this season? Finally. I really hope so. But we got adventures with Pokemon. Pokemon first discovered in the Paldean region. More Pokemon originally discovered in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Games on Nintendo Switch have been spotted in Pokemon Go. Keep an eye out for the following Pokemon. We might even find even more throughout the season. Yeah, so I feel like this season we're probably going to get a decent amount throughout, just getting new Paldean Pokemon every here and there in the events, which is pretty exciting. Then we got ourselves Shadow Pokemon debuts. Shadow raids return during Adventures Abound. 1-star and 3-star raids will be available daily, while 5-star Shadow raids will take place Saturdays and Sundays unless otherwise noted. Also, Shadow Zapdos will swoop into 5-star raids, Shadow raids during the Adventures Abound season. And for the first time ever in Pokemon Go, you could get a shiny Shadow Zapdos. Now, we knew this was eventually coming, but Articuno literally was the Shadow raid raid boss for the whole season. So I'm guessing that we're going to get Moltres next season. Zapdos, although is decently okay, but Moltres is the one you want to focus on. Out of the three, Kanto birds, this Moltres is the one you want to focus on the most. But this one, go ahead and rate it. It's not really a great shiny. Just rate it until you, I guess, get it. We also have routes. We've talked about the routes. Pokestop showcases, again, talked about it. But season highlights, we have ourselves the special research starting on September 5th. Then we have timed investigation, Master Ball. Embark on the path to mastery trainers. A timed investigation is a lengthy series of challenges available during a set period of time. Seeing this journey through will offer some of the rarest rewards you can obtain in Pokemon Go. Now, it's saying that we're going to get it that we have to complete it by November 21st, and it's probably going to be a pretty long research, but we do get a second Master Ball, which this one I'm going to hold on to and not use on a Galarian bird, just because I have myself all three, so I'm lucky enough to be in that position. But when used, it will catch any Pokemon you encounter in Pokemon Go without fail, obviously, and that is going to be pretty awesome, and we're going to be holding on to that. But for trainers who are unable to complete the timed research, you will be able to buy a special research with the Master Ball. I wonder if you do complete it, if you could buy that, but probably not. Then we got ourselves community days. Of course, we have Charmander Community Day Classic, but then we also have a community day on September 23rd, October 15th, November 5th, and November 25th. Now, one of these in November, I think it's the 25th one, is a Classic Calm Day, but we have ourselves some rumors with these. There's Paldean Wooper, with Wooper being thrown around. There is stuff like Timber being thrown around, and another one I think is Grubbin as well. So we'll see if any of those do come true. And yeah, that should be pretty awesome if they do. But we got ourselves some theme stickers as well. I have a feeling like Deerling might get released as shiny this season. I feel like it's about time. But we have some theme stickers with Zoro, of course, making an entrance there. I'm pretty excited about Zoro maybe getting its shiny debut during this season. Of course, we have all of the Halloween events, which should be amazing. And I can't wait. I love the Halloween season, and I really hope we get a good event with Fashion Week. I'm a big fan of Fashion Week, so we'll have to see with that. But we got ourselves other events. We talked about those. Then we got ourselves stuff like this, the raids, and then obviously we'll talk about Spotlight Hours. Boom. Spotlight Hour Wooper. So we'll take a Wooper for Spotlight Hour. Okay, we got the pink Wooper. Unfortunately, no Paldean Wooper at all mentioned yet. Then we have Spotlight Hour Mankey, which is actually pretty cool, because I don't know if we're going to get Annihilape as an evolution yet, but you're going to want to take advantage for Excels potentially for Annihilape, who is pretty strong, as well as just a cool Pokemon, pick up a shiny and be able to, eventually evolve it. Then we got ourselves Spotlight Hour Girafarig, as well as Mega Gardevoir returning in Genesect Burn Drive, which does have its shiny at least. But yeah, we have Girafarig Spotlight Hour. Shout out Thomas. He's going to be spawning everywhere. Then we got ourselves a Spotlight Hour on 26 is Growlithe. This is also pretty cool. Now, it does obviously have its shiny potential, and it's just normal Growlithe. I thought for a second it was going to be Hisuian Growlithe when I saw Growlithe for a second. But maybe this is a hint at maybe Hisuian Growlithe releasing as shiny during October. Who knows? But we also have Raikou, Entei, and Suicune coming back to raids. I feel like it's been a while since they've been back. And that basically, yeah, wrapped... Oh, Out to Play. Out to Play. There's an event called Out to Play. Okay, wait, there's a new event. Out to Play from September 27th to October 2nd. We don't know what that is. And Pokestop Showcase, Hisuian Growlithe. I might be right. We might be getting the shiny debut of Hisuian Growlithe later this month. That's my guess. And yeah, we can also... Psychic Spectacular from September 20th to 24th. Spoink being a showcase Pokemon. Kind of interesting, I guess. But this should be interesting. Usually this is a Psychic type event is usually, again, in September. And I vividly remember Elgin, right? Last year was the shiny debut. So we'll see how that goes. We have Oddish Research Day as well. Okay, well, Oddish Research Day on September 17th. Okay, interesting. It does seem like a Pokemon that does suit a research day. And yeah, okay, so we got that. We have a lot of events to look forward to. And let's see, is there any events in October that are marked? No, okay. I figured that there wouldn't be. Wait, but isn't there okay, yeah, that hasn't been announced yet, but there's a Hatch Day in October. And yeah, so there's no other events listed. And of course, we also have these city safaris during this season. On October 7th and 8th, you have one in Seoul. And October 13th and 14th, you have Barcelona. And then November 4th and 5th, you have Mexico City, Mexico. Now, if I go to any of these, it's probably going to be the Mexico one, but that even is probably slightly unlikely, but who knows? You never know. We'll see what happens there. But then we also have some Go Battle League stuff. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And seasonal rotations. Now, with the seasonal rotations, we're getting ourselves some new research breakthrough mons with Galarian Farfetch, Larvitar, Sableye, Bagon, Furfro, and Goomy. Now, luckily, Goomy does stay in this, but the rest of them, I don't really like how it's like 6 different Pokemon now, if I'm being honest. I preferred when it was 1 Pokemon for the whole month, for 3 months, but I guess, it is what it is. Galarian Farfetch is a boosted shiny, so there's a chance you pick that up, and now Sableye with its Mega is also a boosted shiny, so you take that. But we'll see what happens. But we also have some more spawns, and right away I'm seeing Gengar. City spawns, we got Gengar, Gulpin, Beldum, Tranquil, which has a shiny eligible sign. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Scraggy, Gothita, and Dedenne. And you know what? Talking about it, Gothita, I'm predicting that shiny for the Psychic event. I think we'll finally get shiny Gothita. It's just been in the game so long. There's no need for it to not be shiny anymore. So hopefully that shiny does debut. Then we have ourselves Forest. We have Chansey, Staravia, Lopunny, Krogunk, Shelmet, Morlo, and Oranguru. Nice. Okay, so Oranguru is going to be spawning a little bit more. That's pretty exciting. That's a brand new shiny from Pokemon Go Fest Global. So if you missed that, there's a chance for you to go ahead and pick it up. Maybe we get shiny Morlo as well. It would be my guess in sometime in October. That would be pretty cool during the Halloween festivities. Then we got ourselves Onix, Sableye, Aggron, Darumaka, Golett, Fletchinder, and Togedemaru. And hopefully we finally get Togedemaru shiny at some point. But this is pretty interesting with the mountains. Golett spawning is pretty awesome. That's a brand new shiny from New York Go Fest. I was lucky enough to pick up a few. Aggron is pretty cool as well because that has a Mega and obviously can be shiny. As you can see, through the first 3, we've seen 3 different Mega Pokemon talked about. So I'm guessing also their pre-evolved forms would be spawning a decent amount, like Aron, Baneri, and of course Ghastly. But now we have the beaches as well. And look, another Mega Pokemon that can be shiny with Slowbro. That probably Slowpoke will be spawning a little bit more. Shelder, which is awesome for Stardust Boost. That is a huge catch Pokemon for Stardust Boost. And then, of course, down at the bottom, I stalled it out a little bit. Goomy and Dewpitter. These are 2 amazing shinies released during the Go Fest season this summer. And honestly, best of luck if you're going to hunt these things. Goomy is an incredible shiny. It's going to be spawning in the wild, I guess, decently often, I guess, at the beaches and water. Dewpitter, I did see a decent amount just even here. But when I was in Florida, I was seeing a decent amount near the water. So best of luck with those hunts. Dewpitter and Goomy are both great shinies. And Carablast is also spawning as well as Sandygast. Maybe we even get Sandygast shiny at Halloween. That would be pretty cool. That's a really nice shiny. Then we have the Northern Hemisphere spawns with Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile, Larvitar, Deerling Autumn, and Tyrant and Amora. Nice, and more, of course. But Tyrant and Amora is pretty exciting, honestly. I'm pretty happy about that. I still need another shiny Amora. I didn't even get one myself. I had it traded to me. It's the only shiny Pokemon I've ever traded for in that way where I'd never got the shiny. I went over 500 plus during that event. But the Southern Hemisphere is going to get Snivy, Tepig, Oshawott, Tortuga, Archon, Deerling Spring, and Dino, which is also pretty exciting, but maybe a little bit worse, I think, if I had to say, than the Northern Hemisphere. I mean, Dino and Larvitar both had community days in the past. Tortuga and Archon are some pretty rare shiny Pokemon as well. I mean, it's pretty even, I'd say. I don't know. But then we got ourselves the 2K eggs. And honestly, the egg pool I'm excited to see, but I'm scared it's going to be filled with Paldean Pokemon that can't be shiny. But we'll have to see. But we got ourselves Chinchou, Meditite, Larvesta, Fomantis, and Lechonk inside the 2K eggs. Now, Lechonk will not be going into the 2K eggs until it debuts. Okay. And then we got ourselves some 5K eggs with Lickitung, Gligar, Larvesta, Sprigatito, Fuecoco, and Quaxley. Okay, I figured those 3 would be put into 5Ks or 2Ks. Lickitung is a boosted shiny, so is Gligar, so cool. Larvesta staying in there, that's exciting. And then we got Hisuian Growlithe, Hisuian Voltorb, Hisuian Quillfish, and Hisuian Sneasel in 7K eggs, all of which can't be shiny, but I did say there's a chance we get the Hisuian Growlithe as a shiny. Then we got ourselves 10K eggs, which have Carbink in them now. Okay. We have Frigibax in there as well. Jangmo-O, Larvesta, of course, and then Goomy, of course. Great shiny. Then we have ourselves some 5K eggs with Cranido, Shieldon, Happiny, Munchlax, and Alomomola. Okay. Then we got some 10K eggs, which have Gibble, Goomy, Rockruff, and Jangmo-O. And then we have some seasonal bonuses where trainers can open up to 40 gifts daily. Okay. And trainers can can send up to 40 gifts daily. Okay, this is probably going to be huge for 7K egg events, where you're going to be able to get 40 eggs a day, which is pretty crazy. Increased damage when participating in raids with a friend, okay. And increase XP from going up a friendship level. That's pretty awesome, honestly. I wonder what the percentage is going to be, because it says increase XP, because you get 100,000 XP from best friends, right? If you put a lucky egg down, that's 200k XP. Are you going to be getting like double? Or are you going to be getting 50% increase? Because that, either way, that is a lot of XP. Make sure to take advantage of XP. But that is everything for this season. We're going to quickly go over the Go Battle League stuff, because I know some of you guys probably care about that. And yeah, I somewhat play Go Battle League. I'm not like the biggest Go Battle League person. I go in and out of phases with it. But, of course, September 1st, we get our end of the season rewards at 1 p.m. And then we got ourselves Adventures Abound. It says all of the stuff that we're going to be getting. And honestly, you can kind of see when stuff is coming. So the Halloween event looks like it's going to be from October 20th to November 3rd. You know, it's like a little like, oh, I'm going to look to see what's coming. And then we got the Sunshine Cup. That's the play event that we were talking about. Of course, the Psychic Cup coming out. Then we have ourselves an Electric Cup in November. So an electric event is probably coming out. Catch Cup Adventures Abound Edition. That's interesting. That's interesting because November 17th is down the way. So we're probably going to get another Adventures Abound, maybe Paldean themed event. Who knows? Then we got ourselves the normal leagues at the end. Then we have Adventures Abound Go Battle Weekend. We got ourselves the maximum of sets goes from 5 to 20, so a lot of battles here. And paid time research for $1. That gets you some rare Candy XL. Okay. Then we got ourselves some active leagues, Master League Premium and Single Type Cup. Cool. Then we got ourselves some guaranteed rank up encounters. This is pretty cool. Goomy, Pikachu Libre, Gibble, okay. And some other encounters, including Carbink, of course, going in there. That's pretty exciting. Phantom, hoping for that shiny release this Halloween. That would be awesome. And then Goomy's in there, of course, and Jangmo-O all the way at the top. Then we got ourselves Go Battle League Time Research Pass. Okay. That's what they've been doing basically every season. Avatar items, you get Gita-styled stuff. Okay, so this is Gita-styled stuff for Paldean Region Champion. You get some of that stuff. You have some cups. You have Elemental Cup Remix, and these Pokemon will not be allowed. Cottony is a beast in that thing, and so is Ducklet, so I can see why they're not. And yeah, we have some other awesome stuff. And yeah, we're going to go through. We got 3 brand new moves: Trailblaze, Scorching Sands, and Triple Axle. Trailblaze will be 65 power and increases attack by 1 stage. Okay. Scorching Sands will be 80 power and a chance to lower the opposing Pokemon's attack by 1 stage. Okay. Triple Axle will be 60 power and increases attack by 1 stage. These are pretty good, honestly. So I wonder what kind of Pokemon can learn these. We also have attack changes, some buffs and decreases, energy cost increase for Sky Attack. Okay, good. Earthquake, okay, slightly decreased in power. Interesting. Okay, then we have a lot of Pokemon learning a lot of new moves. Breaking Swipe going to Regidrago, Heliolisk, Sceptile. Okay, interesting. Blaze Kick going to a few Pokemon, including Lucario. I'm just going quickly through the stuff. I just want to see what we're going to be getting here. Okay, some cool Pokemon getting Razor Shell as well. Mr. Mime learning Magical Leaf. A bunch of Pokemon learning Magical Leaf, including Decidueye. We got, yeah, just a bunch of Pokemon learning these moves. Interesting. Cleavor learns it. Oh, Cleavor learns Trailblaze, which is pretty awesome. Okay, so we got Trailblaze on a Pokemon like Ampharos is interesting. Ursaring, Ursaluna, that's interesting maybe for PvP if it ever wants to use that. I don't know if it's going to be useful at all. Fomantis, Lurantis, interesting again. This is that brand new move that's going to be upping your attack every time you use it. Then we got some Ice type moves with Triple Axle. Weavile, I wonder if that's going to be better than the moves it has now for raids. I don't think it will be, but maybe. You never know. Then we got ourselves the Scorching Sands attack, and it does go to some Pokemon here. Excadrill. Interesting. Excadrill is somewhat useful in Master League PvP as well in raids, so I wonder if that's going to be pretty good. But okay, a lot of moves going out, but that's going to wrap up today's video. Honestly, an insane start to the season. We got Shiny Lechonk, we got Paldean Pokemon, we got a lot of stuff to look forward to. So yeah, make sure to leave a like, guys, and subscribe, and be ready for this brand new season, as I am so excited for some of these Pokemon to debut in Pokemon Go, and some of them with their shinies. Yeah, so make sure you leave a like, get ready for some shiny hunting, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. We're going to be playing all of these events very hard. We're going to be trying to get as many shinies as possible, so make sure you hit that sub button so you don't miss anything. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Peace.